Okay, I'm sorry for the kinda clickbaity title, I know I've done those a lot recently, but A, this should be the last one, and B, it's true. Let's talk about that. So I've covered this a little bit in my video a few months back about the death of dupe accounts, but I thought that was the end of it. Over the last month though, not only has the destroyer of dupe accounts made his return, but he's setting his sights on other rare accounts too, worth thousands of dollars. The reason why, we don't know, but let's start from the top. Also, you know the drill, like and subscribe for more videos like this, please, thanks, love you, let's go. I won't waste your time, but I will give you some background. From time to time, Mojang does these purges. Essentially, they get a whole group of accounts together, take them out back, and watch the sunset together before putting them down. I'm not sure what their affinity is for killing the most interesting accounts on their game, but they've been doing it for years, and it's only becoming more and more common. The invalid purge of May 2020, the deleted account purge of July 2020, the demo account purge of I don't even know when, and most recently, the dupe account purge of November 2021, where nearly 100 rare usernames, all split between two accounts through glitches, had their name changed to the generic TempName 000 placeholder and their legacies ruined. They weren't all taken away from us, but about a third of them were before suddenly, on November 17th, Mojang stopped. And we thought, perhaps foolishly, that was the end of it. But, of course, you're watching this video, so you know that's not true. So, what's been going on? Well, on August 4th, the boogeymen came back. Those monsters took close to 100 more names from us, and this time it's even worse. Of course, the main accounts to be lost were dupe accounts. In fact, many of the names lost were dupes we had never even heard of before. Names like Akintake and Juna08 that we would have never found because they were simply too specific. But oddly enough, dupes were not the only names to be changed here. Mojang was taking heads, and for some reason, completely unknown to us, they began to take away the usernames of completely ordinary accounts. Names like Z Drop Metal, Truthly12, these were not dupes. These were not blocked names, invalids, or anything else that broke the naming system in any way, but normal, standard Minecraft accounts owned by, presumably, normal, standard players. They also changed a few semi-OG names, a 3-character, and a previous invalid that was already changed back in 2015. And on top of all that, they seem to be making mistakes as well. With some dupe names, like Timo92 for example, not only did they change the glitch duplicate name, but also the original normal player name, and they haven't changed it back. And the reason I'm speaking like this is one person is because it is. This is not an automated process, this is not a bot. All of this is being carried out by a real human being who is manually going into each of these accounts, apparently without checking to make sure they're even in the right account, and changing their usernames for God knows what reason. Who knows, maybe their parents were killed by a dupe account or something, I couldn't tell you. All I can say is that it's very sad to see some of these historic accounts gone, it's very confusing to see some of these already changed accounts being changed again, and it's very concerning to see some of these completely normal accounts being screwed with. Now, you would hope that that's the end of it. That should be the end of it, in fact, but it's not. Apparently, throughout the months of July and August, an entirely separate name purge was happening at the same time, though I have a feeling you won't have much of a problem with this one. A group of accounts with the name FNC followed by a bunch of numbers have started popping up over the last 2 months, but when you look at their name history, they're all inappropriate names, ranging from mostly harmless ones like Cream Pie Me Please, don't take that out of context, to various slurs I will not be saying here for what I truly hope are obvious reasons. I'm not really mad at this at all actually, but there is one thing that bothers me, which is that they still seem to be screwing up. There's a few names in there like Kumza that don't deserve to be changed at all, and nobody looking at them would bat an eye. But they're being messed with all the same just because they happen to have the same 3 letters in that order, which I think is pretty unfortunate. Clearing out the Justice League of slurs might not be the worst choice Mojang could make, but aiming their sights at innocent players and historical dupe accounts is nothing short of a tragedy. Thank you for watching, hope you all enjoyed. Just a shorter video to hold you over until next week's big video, and also we've got a new partner for today's video, as you might have noticed, MineCafe. They're a new SMP server, but it's pretty fun, very well done, and I know they've got a lot more planned for the future, so check them out at minecafe.org. Otherwise, thanks again and have yourselves a very good one. Peace.